everybody. You see those alcohol ads that are like, drunk drivers kill people, blah, blah, blah. Where are the ads that show the positive side of drunk driving, huh? Guy blitzed out of his gourd just being like, I can't believe I got behind the wheel. What was that I hit? A terrorist. The Statue of Liberty is saved for now. Love baseball, spring training coming around, excited. I am a big Cubs fan, big Cubs fan. Yeah, they're not winning the World Series this year, guys. You always got that one guy who's like, this is the year. And you're like, no, it's not. Being that guy's like the guy, like your friend who dates a stripper and thinks that, you know, she's the one for him. Like, timelines are identical. It starts out, it's like good times and drunken debauchery, woo! Then it's 6 months later, you're lying on the floor, you're crying, you're suicidal, you're an alcoholic, you're bankrupt, you have chlamydia. Moral of that story is Wrigley Field will give you chlamydia, people. It is filthy. I'm a religious guy. I've read the Bible front to back. Awesome thing about the Bible, lots of stories about baby Jesus, lots of stories about adult Jesus, 0 stories about teenage Jesus. That is a crime. Teenage Jesus has performed some awesome miracles. Let's talk about it. There was a time teen Jesus brought dancing to a town that outlawed rock music. I see some of you have heard of that one before. There's a time Teen Jesus had the bet with the high school quarterback, and he turned the shy, awkward wallflower into the homecoming queen. My favorite miracle, Teen Jesus and his girlfriend and a buddy, they skip school for a day, and they go out to a museum and a Cubs game, Teen Jesus singing on a float, and his principal never catches him. That's an awesome miracle. Woo is correct. I don't know if this ever happens to you. This happened to me where like you haven't heard a song in a long time, like 10 years, and it comes back into your life, and it is wonderful. Like, you guys are a good crowd. If you know the song, sing it along with me. Here we go. I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. I guess I sing it by myself. That song is great. What's even better about that song? You got the music video. That is a phenomenal music video. That music video is great, even though it's directed by Michael Bay. Michael Bay, who has given us some of the worst movies in the history of film. Michael Bay directed Pearl Harbor and Bad Boys 2. When I found out Michael Bay was going to direct the Transformers movie, I'm like, I guess I'll have to wait for the GoBots movie. But he directed this video, which is so good. It makes Pearl Harbor the movie look like Pearl Harbor 2, a fake movie I just came up with in my head that is so bad it makes Pearl Harbor the movie look like Meatloaf's I Would Do Anything for Love music video. Circular logic. Let's work through it together. I'm going to tell you about this video, and it's quickly as I can because it's 7.5 minutes long, but I think we can all come to enjoy it at the end. Here's how the video starts. Police on motorcycles chasing a motorcycle-riding vampire into a castle. Now, when you see that on TV, no matter what you're doing, you're just like, I am in. Turn off the phones and just hide the children, and you're hooked. And then there's this lady, and she's all in white, and she gets on this bed, and she's writhing around all pretty like. And then these 2 lady vampires get on the bed, they're rubbing the bed all pretty like. And then police break open the door, and now the police are running, and the vampire's running, and the woman's running, and they're all getting tied up. And then the woman and the vampire meet, and they embrace. And through love, the woman turns the vampire into Meatloaf. That is the most terrible trade-off I've ever heard. Because, like, if you gave me that choice, like, you pick vampires every time. Vampires are awesome. Like, they can fly, and they like to party at night, and they're in exciting movies. The great thing about that song is that you find out what like, I would do anything for love, but I won't do that. You find out what that is at the end of the song, because the song becomes a duet. And this woman, at the very last line of the song, she just sings to Meatloaf. She says, sooner or later, you'll be screwing around. And Meatloaf comes back, no, I won't do that. That's it. I would do anything for love, but I won't be unfaithful to you. Meatloaf is a terrible boyfriend, you guys. I imagine some dinner is like an anniversary dinner where the woman's just like, hey, Meatloaf, happy anniversary. I've made this delicious meal for you, and I'll do anything you want later tonight. And I know you like the poetry of Walt Whitman, so I got you this leather-bound edition. Happy anniversary, I love you. Well, thank you very much. This is wonderful. I guess I'll give you your gift now. I promise not to sleep with anyone else. Happy anniversary. I'm married. Who's married, real quickly? Anyone? Yeah, all right. Being married is awesome. You do have to keep the surprise alive in marriage. That is why every now and then when we're cuddling, I will turn around, fart on my wife's back. She is always surprised. And then the yelling begins. You guys have been great. I'm Matt Drufke.